So yeah, I mean, I do care, but how do I put it? You get to the point where the level of agony that it causes is like way less. It becomes not a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's like when you get good connections going, you just hope that it stays good, and then they don't just pull away and take off. You have no contact from your family, so you're reaping what you sow. I've had people uptown tell me things like that. Not that I talk to them about those situations or anything, that they just say, you must be lonely sometimes, and it's just like out of the blue. They just say things out of the blue, so they must be watching my TikTok or whatever. Oh, so you do care. Well, that's all that matters. Oh, you know what goes around comes around. That's what you get when you want to go no contact with your family. You should really go and talk to them. And it's like, and your name is, or maybe they told you their name already, but it's still like the first conversation that you've ever had with them. Or maybe it's like the first conversation gone past. Hey, how's your day? Because they're serving you at some sort of store or something. Yeah. And I know I'm spiritually aligned. And I went to the library and there was no Wi-Fi access, right? I went into the library, and usually you have to sign in to the public Wi-Fi. But I didn't even sign in. I just went in because I was going to use the computers to apply for some jobs, and I thought, why not do it that way? Because there was a couple of specific jobs I wanted to apply for, and my phone was not fulfilling its requirements. Like, I had to upload, you go to another page and another page, it's, the same site, but there might be like 15 parts to an application. You've got to upload all this stuff, and sometimes, majority of the time my phone works in doing that, but it wasn't working. And then so I had to sit with my frustration and anger about it. And then next thing you know, I had forgotten. Didn't have to, I chose to. I've forgotten what I was going to do, like to go and apply for those jobs, and then I remembered later on. And then I got into the library without, no mobile data left on my phone, and no, I didn't sign into the library thing. But then what happened? I walked in there, and the phone came on. And I don't watch horse races or anything, so I know it was a sign. I don't watch horse races. The things I like watching is, I don't watch it all the time, but you get distracted and watch other things, or but yeah. And sometimes, you've heard this person talk about this topic so many times that, you like what they have to say, or, it will be comforting, but then sometimes it's like, you don't even need that reassurance or that comfort because you heard it so many times. And then if you do, sometimes you go back to the ones that used to give you reassurance when you needed it a lot more, even though you knew that what you were doing was right because of all your life experiences. Because of loneliness, you needed someone to basically reinforce what you were thinking and saying, so that you would stay keeping your decision. Anyway, channels like that, I kind of stopped slowing down on watching the trendiest ones, but when it comes to all that type of stuff, but chosen ones, I just think that chosen one is a mentality, to be honest. You know, and then it's your mentality and what you do with life gives you that makes you chosen or not, right? No one's born chosen. Although that could be a helpful mentality for those who are like level 1, not level 3, but are like level 1 on neurodivergency, either ADHD or autism or both. And sometimes I question if I'm autistic, but then I remember all the videos I was watching and relating to, and this whole putting things together and processing information and looking over things and looking back at it and all this type of stuff, and seeing the things that I missed before and seeing all these other details is all very autistic. But then jumping around from topic to topic to topic is also very ADHD, not very autistic. You know, when you forget what you're going to say. So yeah, and then so Terry Joel, Genius, yeah, Elliot Hoff, spiritual things. Wow, there's the various ones that most of their recordings are, you know, I don't really either agree or connect with it, but they said they have a number of recordings, like 10 or 15 recordings, what I think are like real cool. But then you have ones like, you know, Hunter Salazar and Teal Swan and even that Sadhguru sometimes, but not so much, not as much as Hunter Salazar, Teal Swan and these others that are, it's more like, yeah, 10 or 15 recordings are awesome, but the rest are either they don't make sense to me, or I don't agree, or they're just, I didn't learn anything new out of them, or I don't have any life experience that confirms what they're saying is true. Anyhow, grounding. And that's Papatuanuku. Seal. Oh yeah, you know, the rugby league, professional wrestling, but I don't watch all the rugby games. I just watch my team's games, and usually it's highlights, but you know, I watch them if it's like, you know, because I'm unemployed, so I can just go to the bar and watch it and don't have anything to drink. So what I was going to say about when I walked into the library was horses came on, and it came on and it said, and they're off, and then the horses started bolting, and you know, the horses were bolting, you know, in the race, and then it said, you know, and it showed a TAB ad of the horses bolting, like sprinting down, like in sprints, races, and I was like, oh, things must be taking off for me.